record this time. G'day everybody and welcome to ACW Friday Night Anarchy. I'm your lead commentator, the Wild One, Bruce Northaway. And no, you're not seeing things. Yesterday was kind of an absolute clusterfuck, so we're doing it again today. So whatever happened yesterday, chronologically, did not happen. So yesterday didn't happen. So today's show, on Old Hallows Eve, do you have the guts to spin the wheel and make the deal? Let's find out. And also tonight our show is sponsored by Dr. Buy Our Shit.
Warning, Dr. Buy Our Shit is not responsible for headaches, nausea, loss of blood, loss of limbs, blindness, decapitations, hauntings, cancer, no belonging anymore, going into debt, loss of memory, self-identity, paralyzation, losing your voice, going deaf, losing your wife, unleashing hell, rabies, and falling pregnant. When using our products, don't bother trying to sue us. We have better lawyers than you do.
Okay, chili pepper flavored lollies from Dr. Buy Our Shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Those things would burn worse than Melissa's. And we're back on the air. So, like I said before, do you have the guts to spin the wheel, make the deal? Well, that's why every match tonight will not be. Tonight, every match will not be in the universe mode. It will be in exhibition mode, and we're going to spin the wheel to see what each match will be. So let's find out what the first match tonight will be. In the first match tonight, it will be a casket match. Or you could say, because we're close to the Day of the Dead, I'm not even going to try to pronounce what it's called. I guess you could say it is a match of grave consequences. So let's see who will be put in this match. No, I just need to set it up. Yep, so I think I'll put the men in at this time, so who should I put in the match? You know what? I don't know when the next time we're going to be able to see this match happens, since the Gallaglass brothers are only going to be on the roster for up until the next ACW Thursday Night Anarchy. So let's put them in the match. And have him fight... You'll do. And also, hello, Duck. The following contest is your opening match of the evening, and it will be contested under casket match rules. Introducing first, from Scotland, somewhere in Scotland, he is a member of the Gallaglass brothers. This is Connor McQuinn. Again, when's the next time we're going to be able to see this match? So I might as well say it now. If you tune into ACW Rhyme City Rumble next weekend, you're going to see the Gallaglass brothers in a good old-fashioned pub UK match versus the Bare Knuckle Brawlers. What that is, I'll explain later. And now, introducing his opponent. From Mexico, or El Grande, or El Paso, Texas, one of them. He is a member of the LWO Latino World Order. This is El Bandito! And if you're looking at him and thinking, wow, he looks like a certain member of a famous wrestling family, he's not. He just looks like him. He's a lifelong fan of the Guerrero family. There's my drink. Okay. And remember, this match is a casket match, so the rules will be explained in a few seconds. Okay, the rules of the casket match are as follows. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket, and after closing the lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the victor and be the survivor of grave consequences on the precipice of the Day of the Dead. Now let's get this match started. And Connor's ready. El Bandito is ready. Right, ref, there goes the bell, and let's do this. Overhead punch. And on the shoulder, spin around, and Hurricanrana. And El Bandito with the head scissors. Again, when is the next time we're going to be able to see this match? Because El Bandito doesn't wrestle for XPWL anymore, and I have no idea if he's in YWL. Jim, if you're in the audience, would you like to confirm that? And kicks him off. And he rolled out of the way, and Connor with the Lufez press. And elbow drop, but he missed. And shotgun drop kick with both barrels. And El Bandito just motioning. And springboard, Hurricanrana. And looks like El Bandito is getting the casket open. That's step one. Crossbody. Try to go for a wild stomp and miss. Then clothesline. And Bandito picks him up and elbow strike, and another elbow strike, forcing Bandito to let go. And if you're curious, El Bandito means the bandit in Spanish. And Bandito rolls out of the ring. Back elbow strike. And, face first into the hardest part of the ring. And Connor just running back and forth on the apron and running elbow strike. He baited El Bandito into that. But Bandito rolled through with that one. And tilt-a-well Hurricanrana. Stomp on the elbow. I'm surprised Bandito's not working on the back of Connor, considering a certain wrestler over at XPWL has been working on Connor's back. Irish whip. Right into the barricade. And field goal kick. Bandito picks him up. Elbow strike, and another elbow strike. And, Irish whip right into the ring steps. And, almost hitting the casket head first. And knee drop on the lower back. And what the hell is Connor doing? No, really, what the hell is Connor doing? He's just walking around the ring. Seriously, what the fuck? Okay, he could have grabbed the weapon elsewhere, but he grabbed the kendo stick, but El Bandito cut him off. Kick to the thigh, kick to the thigh, kick to the thigh. Snap suplex. And dragon screw leg whip. Trying to take a wild stomp and missed it. Step up drop kick. And Bandito jumps on the elbow of Connor in that one. Kick to the top of the head. Irish whip. Right into the barricade. Back elbow crossbody. and mounted punches. And to make sure that what happened yesterday won't happen today, I reset my modem before I started streaming. I just had to make sure. And Irish whip straight back into the ring. And rolled through. Crossbody. He picks him up. And Connor just slams Bandito to the outside, but not quite to the casket. Now he's in the casket. And Bandito's busted open. I did not notice that. And Connor going to try to close the lid. That's step 2. But he couldn't get past step 2. Bandito saves himself from grave consequences. And Bandito just closed the lid. I don't think he wants to go back in that box. I will not. I was about to speak in Eddie Guerrero's old accent, but I think that would have been in poor taste, honestly, but still. Stomp to the shoulder blade. And stomps the fingers. Stomps the fingers twice. 3 times the lady. He picks Connor up. And Irish whip away from the casket. And a stomp to the elbow. And knee drop to the lower back. And a knee to the side of the head. Kick the side. And discus clothesline. I think El Bandito may be down for the count. And Connor looking for a toy. He grabs a baseball bat. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Oh, club to the back. And Connor's just staring at El Bandito, wondering what he's going to do. Here's an idea, Connor. Put him in the casket and close the lid. The rules of the match, you wally. And snaps that. No! The Three Amigos! The triple suplex. Picks him up. Irish whip. Almost hitting the fucking announce table. Hey, back off, guys. The casket's on the other side of the ring. Stomps the fingers. Stomps the fingers twice. Stomps the fingers 3 times. And Bandito, Irish whip, aiming for this ACW logo on the barricade. And kick to the side of the head. Sorry. Rough night. Punch to the side of the head. And discus clothesline. That looks like an almost awkward landing on the bloody ring steps. And Connor just dragging him, and Irish whips him straight back into the ring. And Connor going to the top rope. Splash from the top rope. Honestly, I think El Bandito may be done. And Connor dragging Bandito to the casket, puts him on the ropes. And, no, I thought he was going to throw him into the casket, but instead doing those rebound shots to the shoulder blade. Try saying that 5 times fast. That was not a challenge. Don't do it. And shotgun dropkick. Picks him up. And Irish whip over the top rope, right into the casket. El Bandito trying to close the lid. And Connor saves himself from grave consequences. And Connor grabs a shovel. I can dig it. Not sorry. An exploder suplex. Holy shit. Someone please clip the way Connor landed on those ring steps, because that looked awkward as hell. An electric chair drop. And enziguri. And Irish whip straight to the ring steps. And Connor going to the top rope. And elbow drop from the top rope to the outside. And Connor just trying to decide what he's going to do again. And now he's motioning for Bandito to get up onto his feet. And, oh, he ducked. Bloody hell, look at the welts in the back of Connor. And Bandito with the fireman's carry. And DVDs of it into the casket. And Connor again saves himself from grave consequences. And Bandito rolled through. Again, looked like Connor was attempting the discus clothesline. And double A spine buster. And Connor measuring up Bandito. And discus clothesline. And picks him up and drops him over the top rope and kicks him. That's step 2. You got to do step 3 to 4 now. Step 4, close the lid. No! Bandito's waking up in the casket. Means he's not staying in there. Elbow strike, and another elbow strike. And shotgun drop kick. Picks him up and kick to the midsection. And brain buster. And Bandito decides he wants the kendo stick or the Singapore cane. Right on the wrist, right on the shoulder, right on the shoulder again. And I think Bandito decides that's enough. And twist German suplex. Rolls him onto his back. And he's gone for the lasso from El Paso. But Connor fights out of it. It wouldn't have mattered if Connor tapped out. There's no submissions in this match. Irish whip straight to the ring post. That was a loud prang. An Irish whip reversal. Oh, right into the casket. And Connor puts El Bandito into the casket. And he's going to try to close the lid shut. Can he do it this time? Almost there, almost there. And that's it, match over. Bloody hell, that was a good match. Man, Connor definitely getting some momentum going for his match against the Bare Knuckle Brawlers at Rhyme City Rumble. And now El Bandito must face his grave consequences. An old Hallows Eve too. Very scared. And the snap. Oh, I saw he landed very awkwardly on that bat. And that was the second of the three amigos. And here comes the third. If you haven't seen the movie, you wouldn't have got that reference. But yeah, if you haven't seen the movie, see it anyway. It's a bloody good movie. Bloody funny too. An elbow drop from the top rope. And the discus clothesline. I think that was the end for El Bandito. And as Connor closed the lid shut. Here is your winner of the casket match, Connor Quinn. A disrespectful bastard right there. What can you say about that? But you know, I'm not going to throw up the fucking, the next match. 5 stars, bloody tops. I'm not going to throw up the next match starting soon. I'll just throw up the, this thing. So we can get ready for the next one. So let's spin the wheel. Make the deal! So the next match, it's a No, respinning. The last man standing match mechanic in this game sucks. So spinning again. So going again. What will the match be? It will be a 4-way elimination match. So let's get this set up. Honestly, don't bother with last man standing matches in this game. The mechanics suck. Okay, let's decide what weapons will go into this match. Yeah. Wait, go back one. Your falls count anywhere on. Nah, get rid of that. And might as well add a bit of fucking ouchies to this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's make this a women's match since the last match was a men's match. So let's see who will be in the Fatal 4-Way match. Nah. Yeah, I'll put her in the match since she's not going to be at Rhyme City Rumble. Well, she never says no to a fight. Yeah, you'll do. And finally, there's only one other person I can put into this match. Got to adjust the fucking got to fucking adjust the fucking comeback, the whatever they are. Because there's some that won't bugger. Ah, well, let's get this match started. The following contest is a Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules Elimination Match. Falls count anywhere. Introducing the first competitor in this match. From Austin, Texas in Earthrealm, this is General Sonya Blade. And that's right, with the Mortal Kombat Anthology Edition coming out in December, we better get the butter because that game is gonna be. Sake, would you get that guy out of here? Security, do your damn job. How the fuck does he keep getting past security? God, that guy's annoying. You're now introducing the second competitor in this match. She is from Paradise, Arizona. This is Barb. Yeah. This woman is an absolute nutcase. What else can I say about this woman? But she's an absolute fucking nutcase. I mean, I've seen her wrestle in the kind of matches I wouldn't even want to wrestle in, and I fucking wrestled in a C4 exploding ring match. So put 2 and 2 together on that one. And has anyone actually caught the reference of why I say she's from Paradise, Arizona yet? Put it in the chat if you think you've got the reference. Or if you're watching this replay on YouTube, put it in the comments what you think the reference is. I bet you won't get it. And for those of you who are already told, Don't spoil it. Don't ruin the fun for everyone. And remember, the rules of this match are as follows. There are no countouts, no disqualifications, pinfalls count anywhere in the building, and eliminations occur. The last woman standing in this match will be the victor. Now, even though Barbed Wire was offered a relaxing night tonight to get ready for a match at Rhyme City Rumble, she opted not to. She's the kind of person who just loves to drink and loves to fight. Yeah, and I think she definitely would hear voices in her head. She's had enough, so someone stops, they talk to her. And now introducing the third competitor in this match, apologies. She represents the PWO Pony World Order from Canterlot High. This is Sunset Shimmer! And there goes that advertisement for those bloody t-shirts again. And I need to announce that the PWO t-shirts are $25 each. You can get 2 for $50. That's a hell of a bargain. And you can also get other items like cups, DVDs of their greatest matches, and even bikinis. Bikinis, really? I think they just slap their logo on anything and sell it. And now introducing the final competitor in this match. Foxy, if you're watching, not my fault. Introducing the final competitor in this match from 110th Street in Harlem, New York, representing the Gangsters. This is MDK Hazel Williams. And she again is an absolute nut. And yes, she is the tag team partner of 187 Jackie Rosa. Alright, Sonya Blade's ready. Barbed Wire's ready. Sunset Shimmer's ready. And Hazel Williams is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And Hazel went straight after Barbed Wire while Sunset went right after Sonya Blade. And really wrenching the neck back on Sonya Blade and rolled through. Stomped to the midsection. And trying to go for mounted punches, but Sonya reversed it. Barbed Wire stops the fingers and coffin drop and springboard moonsault. One hit, one didn't. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Irish whip over the top rope. And Sunset is going for a sunset flip power bomb to the outside. And goes to the pin straight away. And a kick out. Not even a 1 count. Jawbreaker. The ref's going to have a lot of cardio in this match because falls count anywhere. And with multiple competitors, you don't know when the next fall's going to happen. Seriously, these are the kind of matches you definitely need more than one referee to call. Running Bulldog. And Sunset going for a toy. What'd she grab it? Oh shit, she grabbed Janice. And went straight for the ankle, but dropped it. And roundhouse kick. And a submission attempt. But Hazel was fighting right out of it. And Sunset grabbed the table. You got the tables. You have tables. And Sonya grabs the barbed wire, the fucking nail board too. And German suplex on the table. Overhead punch. And knee strike to the side of the head. Stomp to the wrist. Stomp to the wrist again. Trying to go for a drop kick. Elbow to the back. And Irish whip. Superman punch. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And I don't think Hazel and Barbed Wire have noticed they're that close to each other. Kick to the midsection. And whatever Sunset was attempting, Sonya Blade reversed it. Kick and DDT right under the handle of a kendo stick. Pinfall on the outside. 1, kick out on 1. And Sunset grabs the table, set the table up. Irish whip to the ropes. And clothesline. And swing leg DDT. Roundhouse kick. Going for the pinfall. 2, kick out on 2. And the ref did the count from the outside. And powerbomb. And drop down for the pinfall. Where's the ref? And a kick out. Also now the ref noticed. I guess in a way, Barbed Wire, his voices in her bonce. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. Back body drop. And leg sweep takedown. And Sunset taunting. I don't know if she was taunting Hazel or Sonya Blade on that one. Kick to the knee, kick core, and leg sweep takedown. And Sonya Irish whips Hazel away. Well, they've traded dance partners. And Hazel Irish whips Barbed Wire to the other side. Holy shit, that's a guitar. Honestly, hope, Jim, that's not one of your guitars, because I think it's about to go tatters, and there it goes, it just went tatters. And breaker. And German suplex. And Superman punch. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Sunset was measuring up Hazel Williams, but got cut off by Sonya. And Barbed Wire attempting going postal, and Panama plunge on the cantaloupe plunge. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Barbed Wire has been eliminated. And and Sunset again hit the cantaloupe plunge and going straight for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Sonya Blade has been eliminated. Well, that shows you how devastating the cantaloupe plunge is, doesn't it? And Devastator. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. So place your bets, people. Who do you think's going to win this match? Is it going to be MDK Hazel Williams or Sunset Shimmer? Side slam. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Bloody hell, it was a short match, but it was a brutal match. Taking a look at the replays. Bloody hell, this could have gone anyway. Give me a few secs, I just got to take a swig of my drink. And there it goes, that Devastator maneuver. And Barbed Wire only kicked out at 2 on that one. And power bomb almost landing on the bar on the kendo stick on that one. The 1, the 2, and the 3. That was the elimination of barbed wire. And here comes the elimination of Sonya Blade. That shows how devastating the canterlot plunge is. They're going for the pinfall. The 1, the 2, and the 3. But she didn't have one more of those for Hazel Williams because Hazel Williams hits her with the Devastator, ending this match. With the 1, the 2, and the kick out. Oh, wait, she didn't win there. Ah, well, my mistake. It happens. And that was the move that ended the match, I believe. With the 1, the 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Here is your winner, Hazel Williams. I don't expect that match to get a high score, but bloody hell, that was a good match. Short, but good. So let's see what the score of this match is. It's 5 stars, really? Short match, 5 stars. I can't complain. Well, it's time once again. Let's spin the wheel. So what match will this be right now? It will be a triple threat match. What kind of triple threat match, you're asking? I don't know. Ask the Bush Ranger. But let's get this set up. Just did Extreme Rules, so let's do something a little bit different. You know what? Since it's been a very, very, very long time since I've done this, nah, let's not. Let's just do the standard Triple Threat Extreme Rules match. Because that match I was about to click is on the wheel, so let's not bother with that one. And it's the men's turn, so who's going to be in this match? You know what? Let's make it a hoss fight. Oh yeah, there we go. The following contest is scheduled for one fall is a triple threat Extreme Rules match. Cheers, Duck. That was the last guest match I was waiting for. I'll start compiling Rhyme City Rumble sometime next week. Cheers for that. Introducing the first competitor in this match from Chroma City. He is the Ashen Beast. This is Oblivion. That's alright, it happens. And Oblivion, he does not have a fight at XPWL's Thanksgiving of Pain as far as I know. But I know he doesn't have a match at Rhyme City Rumble, so give him a match right now. All right. And now introducing the second competitor in this match. From Norway, he is the Warrior of Ironside, Colossus! This guy's an absolute huge guy. I think JC the All-Star himself once stated that he looks like he could rip a redwood in half. And honestly, I kind of fucking agree. I don't know if I'd ever want to get in the ring with this big guy. And I've been in the ring with violence. Former super heavyweight champion. But all the super heavyweights are going to be keeping an eye on Rhyme City Rumble, considering the King's crown could be toppled off. I'll explain in a bit. And now introducing the final competitor in this match. Representing XPWL and the Gallaglass Brothers, he is the drunken Scottish brawler, Barney. And Barney looks absolutely ready for a fight, and he's going to have to be ready for a fight because this is going to be a hoss fight. And from what I heard, Barney McFarlane is actually going to be retiring from wrestling after 2K25's run ends. And if that's the case, well, enjoy your retirement, but don't spend too much time in the pub. Yes, this will be a brutal, brutal fight. But you know what, Ranger? I don't care. I don't care if I have a match at Rhyme City Rumble. I want in. I want in on tonight. Not the next match, obviously, because that'll be a women's match, but I want in. I want a fight tonight. Well, all right, Bruce, but your title will not be on the line. That's at Rhyme City Rumble. That's fair, that's fair. I wasn't going to put the title up on the line anyway. And all three men are ready, and well, Colossus was just giving the death glare. And clothesline. In a way, if you think about it, Colossus is outnumbered here, considering his two opponents originated from XPWL. Whoa! Elbow strike, kick to the midsection, that to the chest, DDT. Overhead punch. Rolled through, and what's he doing? Hang on for a small package. Kick out on one. And a slapjack. Drop kick. And whoa, he's not knocking Colossus over on that one. Oh, Colossus, Barney's begging off. What the fuck, mate? I think Barney may feel a bit overwhelmed in this match. Gone for the pinfall. And broken up by Oblivion. And running avalanche. And Barney McFarlane grabs a table and sets it up on the outside. I think Barney's setting that up for his victory drinks later. Club to the chest. Clothesline. Kick to the midsection. Punch to the side of the head. And breaker. And body splash. And Colossus sets up the chair and DDT. Punch to the side of the head. And the Uranagi going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Not even a 1 count. And punch to the side of the jaw. And punch to the midsection. And Colossus, he sets up the painter's ladder that the ring crew uses to change the ring lights. Duck down and punch to the jaw. Kick to the midsection and Colossus, what's he going for here? Alley-oop! And Oblivion kicks Colossus off. And Barney going for those several stiff punches to the midsection. And tosses him to the side while Colossus is on the outside of the ring. I think he's deciding he's going to go for a weapon or something. Or go for a walk to stretch his legs. Colossus, what the fuck are you doing? And Oblivion. No, kick to the midsection. And the double tap punch. And not even a 1 count as Colossus breaks it up. And taking a swing of the punch and... Nope. Arm drag takedown. And a punch to the side of the head. And another stiff punch. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Man, the drunken Scottish brawler's having a one hell of a punch party. And let's just hope the punch is not spiked. And also, I know it's a day after in my country, but to the rest of the world, happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. I am not apologising. And Colossus getting up. Well, shoulder tackled off the apron and stomp on the ankle. And Oblivion, I think he's trying to invite Colossus back in the ring. Man, Colossus and Oblivion almost have the same build, I swear. And choke slam. Shoulder tackle. And going for those mudhole stomps. Man, I really hope that Oblivion and Colossus don't form a tag team, because those two would probably be unstoppable. And cracked in the back with a steel chair. And Barney has swatted the chair aside. And elevator kick. And Irish whip straight back into the ring. Colossus picks up the kendo stick and just tosses it, but... well, Oblivion bloody ducked that one. Irish whip, reversal, back in the ring. Overhead punch, back elbow strike. And Colossus, Oblivion just set that table on fire. What are they chanting? I don't know. And clothesline. And Colossus just wrenching the ankle of Barney McFarlane and just lets him go. Punch to the side of the head. And tosses him to the side. And Barney with a reverse body slam. And that table is still on fire. What the fuck? Oh, I think Colossus felt the burn on that one. And Northern Light suplex. And that stiff punch to the side of the head, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and Oblivion breaks it up. Shoulder and Irish whip to the ropes and back elbow strike. And Colossus slowly getting up and tackle with those mounted punches. Sit on bomb. Man, I really, really, really hope the ring is being reinforced because fucking hell. Oh, shit! Oh, shit, he almost fell into that fucking flaming table. That would have been absolutely devastating. Especially for all the body hair on Barney McFarlane. Bloody hell. Colossus, Oblivion, and Barney back in the ring. And that chair has been trashed. Irish whip over the top rope onto the floor and clothesline. Stomped. And Colossus picks up Oblivion, drop kick but caught and stomped in the midsection. And I have no idea what the hell Oblivion's doing. He's just dragging Colossus away from the ropes. And Colossus slowly getting up to his feet while Oblivion grabs him. And oh shit, the Iron Claw Slam! Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered though. And I think Colossus still noticed that the table's on fire. Well, whatever he was planning, swatted aside and headbutt. Kick to the midsection. And Barney going for a power bomb. Whoa, 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 whoa. And guillotine on the top rope. Sorry, I'm just going to sign off of Steam because notifications of people playing games is kind of throwing me off. So I'm just going to quickly exit Steam. 1, 2, and kick out on 1. Well, break up on 1. Overhead punch, punch to the side of the head. And Colossus with his reverse choke slam. Landing on the remains of that broken chair. But Barney's getting up like he didn't feel a thing. Sledgehammer strike. And Barney took the sledgehammer away. And javelined it to the side of Colossus' head. And think Oblivion realised, and Uranagi! And Colossus just woke up from his best finish impression. Oh, sledgehammer strike to the midsection. And Oblivion just walking around the ring. I think he's just trying to get some feeling back somewhere. And avalanche splash! And going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and double axe handle. He picks up the steel ring steps, but punch to the midsection. And a good stiff punch, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Cameraman, you couldn't have picked a production truck, you couldn't have picked a different cameraman to do that. God damn it. Well, at least we know the age-old question now. What does a Scotsman wear under his kilt? His shoes. Sorry, Roddy Piper joke. Kick to the midsection and the double tap. That was a fucking brutal match. And nope, that wasn't the one that ended the match, but 1, 2, and kick out on 2. And that table on fire throughout most of that match. And yeah, there goes that Iron Claw Slam. Yeah, let's see how close this was. I don't think 2, and yeah, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. And I think this is what ended the match, that double tap. And no, it wasn't the what ended the match. Overhead punch, overhead punch. And that reverse choke slam into the remnants of that broken chair. And look, oh, didn't show it, okay. The 1, 2, and the break up on 2. And yeah, I think this is what ended the match. That punch ended the match. And again, production, couldn't you have found a better camera view? But let's get the official word. Here's your winner, Barney McFarlane. Now that was a hell of a horse fight. Not one drop of blood was spilt on the mat, but still, that was a hell of a horse fight. And I think this was only match number 3 and 4.5 stars, okay? Bloody tops. Time to throw this up and let's bring back the wheel. So, DJ, spin that wheel. What's the next match gonna be? The next match, it's going to be a stipulates match. Well, let's get that match set up. And so it's going to be a women's match. So let's pick the 2 people that'll be in this match. No, not you, not you. You're in a match at Rhyme City, not you. Nah, sure as hell not you. Yeah, you're not in a match at Rhyme City, so might as well put you in this one. And you're not in a match at Rhyme City either, so yep, putting you in this match. The following contest is scheduled for one fall is an ambulance match. Introducing first, representing the Dark Zodiac from the other side of darkness, but chooses to walk within the light. This is Becca Dark. Popular superstar, not just in this federation, but in GCA and slash NWW slash So Real Wrestling as well. A very popular tag team, the Dark Zodiac. Yeah, and also, I know I'm streaming on Friday. If you're watching SmackDown as well, I would appreciate no spoilers, okay? I'm just going to watch that later. Or Hell's Bells, this might even finish before SmackDown starts, so you never know. And introducing her opponent. From the deep blue sea, this is Feeding Sea. Yeah, the great white shark herself, Feeding Frenzy. And I found out recently why she is like that. She's from an island tribe that believes that within everyone is an animal spirit. And when they hit a certain age, a little ritual is done to reveal what that animal spirit is. But the person performing the ritual was a rookie and made a mistake in the chant. And instead of revealing what her spirit animal was, she was merged with it, becoming a shark hybrid. So that's why Feeding Frenzy is the way she is. But she doesn't let it get it down. She actually likes the way she looks. She just doesn't like the screaming, "Ah, it's a shark, run away." She kind of hates that. But what can you do? Remember, this match is an ambulance match. Nice. And the rules of the ambulance match are there are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win this match is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the victor. Did you get all that? Good. I'm not repeating it. Neko is ready. Frenzy is ready. Right, ref, there goes the bell and the match is on. And I apologise, I have to go use the announcer's room, so I will be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. The backstage was kind of hectic because someone gave Jazz Note sugar. and she's basically bouncing off the walls backstage. A lot of the superstars are trying to catch her. It was kind of funny to watch. I mean, I could have watched it all day, but I got a job to do here. And Feeding Frenzy just thrown Nico Dark in the ambulance, trying to close the first door. And nope, refuses to get the first door locked on her. And going for a figure, okay, not a figure four, but an elbow drop. Stomp to the thigh. And springboard standing shooting star press. Didn't catch all of it, but caught some of it. Bloody hell, that was an awkward impact. Irish whip straight back into the ring. And Nico Dark going to the corner, measuring up Feeding Frenzy. What's she going to do here? And sliding roundhouse, but Frenzy ducked. Irish whip over the top rope onto the floor. And Frenzy going to the top rope. Waiting for Nico to get up onto her feet. And flying forearm from the top rope. Bloody hell, that was an awkward landing. And did you see the way Frenzy grabbed her arm as she was getting up? That can't be good. And face first into the hardest part of the ring apron. And Frenzy measuring her up. And she's got Nico, but drop kick and nope, reverse that one. Clothesline. And Nico Dark going to try to take Frenzy to the fucking ambulance and javelins her inside of it. That's step one. Or technically step two. And trying to close the door. Door one closed. She just has to close door two, and she wins the match. And door two is closed. From what I've seen, that was a brutal match. Yeah, again, I apologise. Someone gave Jazz Notes sugar backstage, and she's basically bouncing all over the walls. Superstars backstage are trying to catch her. God, that little one is fast. I could have stayed there and watched all day, but I have a job. And also, remember, Ranger, I want next match. Yeah, you're getting it. Just got to set the wheel up first. I don't know what it was. Just someone screamed out, catch her. Someone gave her candy. I don't know what it was. I just hope it wasn't Melissa giving her a candy hot dog. I mean, I wouldn't put it past her. And that was the end of the match. Where the fuck's the controller? This controller. And here is your winner of the ambulance match, Nico Dark. 3.5 stars. Okay, that's fair enough. So let's throw this up and spin the wheel. What am I going to be putting? Special guest referee match. Lame. Bruce, it's part of the spin. Just deal with it. All right. Well, let's find out. Let's find out. Just got to set it up first. Extreme rules. What? I can't do a special guest referee in a custom arena. Are you fucking kidding me? That's stupid! Ugh. Ranger. Yeah, I know. I don't like it either. Alright, let's spin the wheel again. And Barbed wire bat match. That's right up my alley. Let's do this. Okay, so let's see who I'll be putting in the ring. Come on, pick someone. You know what? He'll do. All right, the match is loading up. The following contest is a barbed wire bat match. The only weapons available underneath the ring will be barbed wire wrapped baseball bats. Introducing first. Richard, are you freaking it? Stay him! Bruce, you said you wanted a match. You didn't say who you wanted to go up against. Yeah, but this nutcase! Fine. Introducing first from the Tongan Islands, representing XPWL and the Tongan Tidal Wave, this is Alpha Manu! Seriously, Ranger, this fucking nutcase! Oh, give me strength! Alright, I'm going to the back. Give me a few seconds. Alright, I'll do the introductions for Bruce, but then this match's not gonna have any commentary. Unless someone wants to jump the rails and do it for him. Because I can't keep this voice up for however long this match could go for. Alright, introducing his opponent. He is from Adelaide, South Australia. He is the commentator of ACW and the ACW Intercontinental Champion. He is the Wild One, Bruce the Way. Right, this match's not going to have any commentary, so enjoy the match for what it is, unless one of the other commentators want to jump the rail and do it for him. So just enjoy the match, and Bruce will join you once he drinks this healing potion I'm going to leave on the table. Well, here is your winner, Alpha 2. Hey, Bruce, you good? Here, Bruce, just take this healing potion and drink it. Jesus, I didn't realise how fucking devastating that Tongan death grip was. Jesus. Well, congratulations, kid. You got me on that one, but still. I'll get even with you soon enough. I'm only 3 stars? Bull fucking shit! Well, I think one more time. One more time tonight, we'll spin the wheel and then we'll call it a day. So, DJ, spin that wheel! And the final match will be we are not ending on a normal match. Spin that wheel again. And we are going to end tonight with no, we're not going to end on a first blood match. We'll have one more match after that. So let's get this set up. Honestly, it should be the women's turn to have a fight. So, yeah, the women's match will be next. First blood rules. Okay, I won't do the same 2 competitors I had in yesterday's first blood match. Even though yesterday technically didn't happen. Yeah, I think you'll do, and... I'll do. The following contest is a first blood match. The rules are as follows. The only way to win this match is to make your opponent bleed. That's it. Introducing first, rising from the ashes of Arizona, she is the keeper of the Sapphire Flame, Phoenix Blaze. Yeah, in this match there are no countouts, no disqualifications, no pinfalls, no submissions. The only way to win this match is to make your opponent, well, receive a crimson mask. In other words, blood. And it can only stop when the referee spots the blood. And now, introducing her opponent. From parts unknown, but where everybody suspects she's from the pits of hell, she is the head of the ACW medical team, the demonic healer, Anarchy! And of course, Nurse Banshee, the head of the ACW medical team. No one wants to get hurt and have to face her because she is a hell of a creepy woman. And she wears that mask on her face, not to disguise her identity. She wears it because it's been magically infused to muffle any kind of Banshee scream she does. She can talk through it, it just muffles her screams. So both competitors are ready. Ring the bell. Let's do this. Remember, the only way to win this match is to make your opponent bleed by any means necessary. And knee drop. Kicks off. And springboard moonsault. And a flying forearm followed by the standing shooting star press. And grabbing a barbed wire bat. Ooh, I think that might have been a leftover from the previous match. Bloody hell, I never understood the fucking how the devastating the Tongan death grip was until I fucking felt it. Jesus. But anyway, never mind. Kick to the ribs. And face first. Elbow strike to the lower back. Elbow strike to the lower back. And trying to go for a drop kick, but, well, the Banshee stepped aside. Back elbow and back elbow strike. Kick to the midsection. And running power slam. And double axe handle, missed that one. And Banshee picks up the barbed wire baseball bat. And grabs the table, just flung the bat and missed. Elbow strike, elbow strike, elbow strike. And another elbow strike, slap to the chest, punch to the feet, punch to the face, chop block. And Nurse Banshee trying to rip the head off Phoenix Blue Blaze's shoulders on this one. Head slammed into the mat, stomped to the elbow. And face first, knee drop. Picks up the barbed wire bat. Takes a wild swing, a swing on the elbow. Try to go for the top of the head, missed that one, missed that one. And she dropped the bat, flatliner. And the ref checking to make sure no Phoenix Blue Blaze is not bleeding. And Nurse Banshee grabbed the stop sign. Basically, she just screamed at the Phoenix to stop. Rocket dropper. And no, the Phoenix again is not bleeding. Leg drop. Turns her around, picks her up, and knee strike to the side of the head. Again picks her up. Irish whip right to the ring steps. And Banshee climbing to the top rope. Waiting for the Phoenix to get up onto her feet. Well, she changes her mind. Try to go for an elbow strike, but the Phoenix cut her off. Irish whip to the barricade. And drop kick. And Phoenix going to the top rope. And tornado arm drag takedown. And Phoenix looking for a weapon. She grabs a kendo stick. And blocked and cracked in the ribs with that kendo stick. Drop the kendo stick and big spear. And Nurse Banshee going for another toy and grabs a shovel. Made that joke already. And right on the top of the head. I'm surprised they didn't draw blood. And that was on the knee. Strike and missed. Super kick. And she picks Banshee up onto her feet. Elbow attempt and swatted aside. And Irish whip to the other side of the ringside area. Stomp on the elbow. And really wrenching on the neck. But it doesn't really matter if she submits out there. It won't count. It's first blood rules. Elbow strike, another elbow strike forcing the Phoenix to let go. Punch to the chest and rocket dropper. And Phoenix Blue Blaze has been busted open. Match over. Bloody hell, what a match. Probably not going to get a high score on that one, but does it really matter? Does it? I don't think so. So we're going to have one more match. But before we spin the wheel, let's reveal the match cards for ACW Rhyme City Rumble. But after everything that's done here. And there was a rocket dropper, and I'm surprised Phoenix didn't bleed from that one because she landed on a stop sign. And that tornado arm drag takedown, which I think is a bit much for something simple, just to do something fancy schmancy. But then again, I've only wrestled in Mexico. I wasn't trained as a luchador. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, Nurse Banshee. Hell of a match. 3 stars. Okay, fair enough. So, again, before we discuss what's going to happen... Okay, just go through that shit. Before we spin the wheel one final time, let's reveal the match card for ACW Rhyme City Rumble next week, because this is technically the go-home show. So first, a triple threat Extreme Rules match, as we're going to see Erin McQuinn... Oh, I had the music in the background. Going up against 187 Jackie Rosa and Barbed Wire in an Extreme Rules triple threat match. And a good old-fashioned UK brawl as we see the Gallaglass brothers going up against the Bare Knuckle Brawlers. A match that has been, well, months in the making, considering all these teams did was call each other out and attack each other from behind before matches. And the Rhyme City Open Challenge. Pokemon Girl challenging, well, we don't know yet. But the slot is open to anybody from any wrestling promotion anywhere around the world. We'll find out who will accept the challenge at ACW's Rhyme City Rumble. And the Valley of the Shadow of Death match. The loser must leave ACW, never to return. The Creature, Eric Infernal, versus the Scarecrow. Now, the rules of this match are as follows. The ring ropes will be taken down. The ring mat removed. No disqualifications, no countouts. No submissions. Pinfalls only, and pinfalls count anywhere in the building. And also, Bush Ranger has hired a specialized anti-magic team who uses anti-magic techniques in the form of ancient artifacts, modern technology, chants, and ironically spells that can block off magic. They have been hired to make sure the match between Inferno and Scarecrow will be straight one-on-one, no magic whatsoever, and also to ensure that the Black Hand and the Flock do not interfere in the match whatsoever. And then going up for the championship matches, we have the Ruthless Aggression, hoping to take the tag team championships away from the Sin City Sidearms. This is one match I've honestly been looking forward to, because both teams represent, in a way, law and order. And for the ACW men's tag team titles, with Texan's victory, no, it was JC's victory of a Stone Cold True Blue, that they got added into this Triple Threat Tornado Rules Extreme Rules match for the ACW tag team titles. So we have the First Family versus the Scouts of Fate, both teams hoping to take the tag team championships away from the Devil and Down Under, the ACW tag team champions. For the ACW Emerald Championship, we have the Lucha Bunny Luna Loca going up against Blind Lightning Lucy Nightwind, the ACW Emerald Champion. These two have fought twice before, and it was Luna Loca that ended the winning streak of Lucy Nightwind. This time, the championship is on the line. They both have one win each other apiece. This will be the rubber match. For the ACW Super Heavyweight Championship, the Cannonball Chris Lance is not only hoping to take the championship, but he's also aiming to take the crown of the self-professed king of the Super Heavyweights off Lance's head. So this is going to be a brutal, brutal fight. For the ACW International Women's Championship, the Nightmaid versus Cherry Bomb for the championship. And Shepherd, even though I got my ass kicked by Ofa Manu, your oogie boogie tactics do not intimidate me. I will be defending the championship against the Shepherd at ACW Rhyme City Rumble. And you're going to be stepping into my world, Shepherd, a world of extreme rules, pain, and blood. Let's hope you can live in my world. And now for the semi-main event for the ACW Women's Championship, number 1 Tender Chaos will be hoping to take the championship away from the former member of the... Okay, she just stormed through the curtain to give me a dirty look. I better not fucking finish that. But the champion, the Hornet. So let's see how this match will go. And finally, for the ACW World Heavyweight Championship, the main event, it will picture Drift and the Shadow hoping to take the championship away from the Serpent Super Freak Tonga Tour. It's going to be a standard Extreme Rules triple threat match. The champion has no advantage in this match whatsoever. That's the match card for ACW Rhyme City Rumble. So now, let's spin the wheel one final time tonight and see what the final match will be. It will be... Considering how long that match can go, no, respin. Not doing that again, not sitting here for 40 minutes. A gauntlet eliminator match. I mean, how long have I been I really don't want to respin, but I'm going to respin it one more time because that match again is going to take forever. So this will be the final spin. So the final match on ACW tonight, it will be a Singapore cane match. Alright, that will do. No more spins. Considering I've been going for nearly 2 hours, I don't think I can sit through a 40-minute to an hour match at this point. So we're going to end it on a Singapore cane. So let's put in who I think should be in this fucking main event. And it should be wrestlers who are not at Rhyme City Rumble. Okay, you're not in a match, so I'll put you in. And... you're not in a match, so I'll put you into it. Okay, this is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall, and it will be a Singapore cane match. The rules are simple. No countouts, no disqualifications, pinfall and submissions only. And the only weapons available underneath the ring are kendo sticks, aka Singapore canes. Introducing first, from the Armageddon, he is the post-apocalyptic bounty hunter, the Slender. He is also representing the Radioactive, along with Luke Hazard. Now he is a former cohort of the Tag Team Championship, former Super Heavyweight Champion, former Intercontinental, no, he's never held the IC title, and a former World Heavyweight Champion. And honestly, the first man to hold every championship available to them in YWL, XPWL, and ACW is the Inverted Shadow. So basically, in a way, we refer to him as the triple crown triple champion or something like that. The Triple Crown Grand Slam champion. That's right. The Triple Crown Grand Slam champion. And Wastelander, he is very intimidating because he does not care. If you're wondering behind the inspiration of the Wastelander, if you ever played Fallout 3 and you've done work with that faction that pays you money or pays you caps if you bring back fingers, yeah, that's who was the inspiration behind the Wastelander. And now introducing his opponent, from San Jose, California. He is the self-professed diamond of mixed martial arts. This is Vangelico. So this is going to be a brutal, brutal fight. I can see it coming. And remember, this is the last match tonight. No more matches after this one. And I'm actually happy that that tonight's show actually did not go the clusterfuck that happened to me yesterday. Knock on wood. Okay, Wastelander's ready and Violence is ready. Vangelico is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And clothesline, turning the Wastelander inside out. And face first right into the ring. Stomp on the ribs. Knee drop. And the Wastelander picks Vangelico up and discus punch. Elbow drop. And a stomp on the elbow. And stomp on the shoulder. Wild stomp and missed, and ooh, mate. Stomp on the elbow. And Vangelico slamming the head of the Wastelander into the mat. Spins him round and knee strike. And Wastelander rolled out of the ring and quickly rolled back in. Kick to the midsection and Vangelico going for a... Not on the ropes, not on the ropes! And Wastelander has been busted open. Good thing this wasn't the first blood match. It would have been over at this point. And a running niche and a running Kinshasa in the corner. And Vangelico jumps out of the ring, looking for a toy and grabs a kendo stick. And Wastelander jumps out of the ring. And kendo stick strike. And the kendo stick just got broken. That's right, kendo stick's only in this match. So we're going to be seeing a lot of splintered wood. Irish whip right to the ring post. But unfortunately in this match, it's pinfall submissions in the ring. Means they can fight all day out there, but it has to be in the ring. And Angelico going for those mounted punches and elbow strike, elbow strike. And again going for mounted punches, but I think he's aiming for that open wound on the Wastelander's head. Picks him up. Irish whip to the other side of the ring. Wild stomp missed. An elbow strike, elbow strike, elbow strike. Come on, get in the ring, you both. Body slam. And going for a gut-wrench running power slam. Bloody hell, this match. What can I say? And Irish whip to the other side of the ring. Come on, get in the ring, you two. I got pubs to be and drinks and booze to drink. Like that, you know, peace offering that Fox gave me yesterday. I haven't touched that drink yet, but I will tonight. And yeah, the war between us is done. And single-legged takedown. Picks him up. And well, the cone is silenced, but it doesn't matter if Angelico taps out. It has to be in the ring. And Angelico quickly fights out of it. For an Irish whip reversal. And a wild stomp, kick to the back. And he grabs the kendo stick. Crack in the knee. Swing and a miss. He dropped that one and Irish whip again to the other side of the ring. And Angelico decides he's going to go to the top rope. Wastelander re-enters the ring. Punch to the side of the head, kick to the midsection and stiff punch. Angelico brings him up to the seating position. And whatever he was doing, Wastelander stopped him because, nope, a wild kick missed and on the shoulders, guillotined on the top rope. Going for the pinfall. One. Kick out on one. And a running power slam. And Angelico really warming up here. And on the shoulders, guillotine again on the top rope. He seems to have a infatuation with that top rope, Angelico, I swear. I mean, how many people has he injured doing a power bomb on those ropes? Swing on the chair, and oh, the kendo stick just got broken. And clothesline, turning the Wastelander inside out. Stomp and missed. Kick caught, and the Wastelander is going to drop the nuke on Angelico. And nuke has been dropped. Is that going to be enough? One, two, kick out on two. Stomp on the wrist, elbow, and a knee drop to the lower back. And Irish whip to the ropes. And trying to go for a knee jump, and nope, didn't catch any of that one. Swatted aside, shoulder tackle kick. And I think, yeah, the Wastelander again is going to try to drop the nuke on Angelico. And drop the nuke. Going for the pinfall. One, two, kick out on two. And kick to the lower back. And grab the kendo stick, punch. Punch the side of the head, punch the ribs, punch the side of the head, punch the ribs, punch the side of the head. Sorry, my record was skipping. And running power slam. Ooh, awkward landing on that kendo stick. Kick to the top of the head. And going for a gorilla press. European uppercut. Evangelico decides he's going to go to the top rope. And Wastelander rolled out of the way just in time. And elbow strike. And Wastelander picks up the kendo stick and dropped it. And twist German suplex. Picks him up onto his feet. And not reversal. And power slam. Picks him up onto his feet. An Irish whip right to the ring steps. Picks him up. Elbow strike, and a third elbow strike. Come on, you two, get in the ring. Shotgun drop kick with both barrels. And gut-wrench power bomb. Sorry, I was just stretching. And Evangelico looks like he just wants to pick up a fresh kendo stick. And cracked him in the head. And that time broke it on the knee. That was a really weak kendo stick. Why? Picks him up and jawbreaker. Tried to go for a crossbody and missed. Picks him up and punched the side of the head. And Evangelico, I think he wants to grab another fresh kendo stick. That's exactly what he's doing. And again, breaking it on Wastelander's ankle. Come on, get in the ring. I really do not want to do some divine intervention here. Get in the ring. Elbow drop, elbow strike, and another elbow strike. Kick to the midsection. I think Wastelander was setting up for his cone of silence. And Irish whip back into the ring. Man, both men must be exhausted at this point. And elbow drop from the top rope. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Bloody hell, that was a match. That was a hell of a match. Checking the replays. Give me a few seconds. I just need to quickly check something. Created October 31st. Yeah, mate, I am not going to connect with you. Your account was made today. I'm not connecting with you. I've had too many fucking bad things with that one. And there was the drop the nuke. And going for the pinfall there with the 1, 2. I mean, no offense, mate. I just don't trust new accounts. And there was the move that ended the match. Going for the 1, 2, and 3. Here is your winner, Evangelico. Well, that is our show for tonight. But let's see what the scorekeeper gives this match. And that was a brutal, brutal match. And 3.5 stars. Okay, fair enough. Now, normally, we would check to see if there's any injuries. But because this was done in exhibition mode, there won't be any checking tonight. So, tune in next Sunday night for ACW Rhyme City Rumble. But until then, thank you for watching. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Have yourselves a good one, and please be safe in the world, no matter where you happen to be. Right, after that, I need a drink. I'm going to the pub.